Hi, I'm back after the really awful, stupid, idiot, stupid, dumb, stupid, yeah. The stupid technical issues that OBS decided to have and not record my game at all. So we're just gonna do Bastion again. We're just gonna start the game over and we're gonna do it all again. Also, hi Toot. Hi. Voice crack. Here, let me just go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and start up the game. Let's just get this show on the road. Let's just jump into it. Yes, I know I stole that from Philip DeFranco, but shut up. I think it's funny. WB Games. Super giant. That's one big giant. Alright, story mode. Now I'm gonna go to normal mode, yes, because all the audio is lost. Can you all hear the game?
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Alright, so watch this. If you fall off... Can you not fall off here? There we go.
And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
He's just fooling.
Ground forms up under his feet as if pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road.
Also, yes, you can hear it. Good. The sail hammer.
Touching reunion.
The first of my main weapons. We won't be getting the second of my main weapons for much later.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the Calamity.
I said this last time, but I'll say it again. The voice of the narrator here is the same person who voices Hades in Hades. Because...
oh man, it's a gas fella. Forced out from underground.
Because Supergiant really likes Logan Cunningham.
Good. Fella got a piece of him though. An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
Fang repeater's good. Fully auto, but you have to stand still to use it.
Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
I'm still waiting on Bastion 2. I want a sequel. I'm glad y'all Hades fans are getting your game next, but I want Hades 2. I want Bastion 2, damn it.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting.
Slurp.
Sometimes you just need a drink.
Do not go that way. Go this way. To get the crystal beret.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always use the fancier. A school of squirts tunnels up around him.
I know there's no need for a sequel, but I want one. The city crest, a memento, an identification badge from the old days. All those on official business for the city bear the Star of Celandia. It is said to represent warmth, labor, and sacrifice. Crystal beret, a fashion accessory covered in soot. Holds great value of the sentimental variety. Also holds hair firmly in check. Best hang on to it just in case. Just pop them all. Pop. 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 Let's take a little sippy. Let's head into the saloon. Wait. Okay, there's nothing more I can grab. Oh, what's this over here? Just a little bit of money. Gotta get back to work. All right, to have fun at work. This is my work.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes.
Soul regret.
Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The Calamity got him for his drinking day.
Sorry, Rondi.
Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Hello, D. Hono. Full head shield. Yeah, there's audio now, Hono, so don't worry about it.
But justice is getting a hand.
You can either hold left trigger and turn to block, or you can hold the right stick,
Clang.
which is my preferred
Shield
method.
saves his hide.
I'm gonna do it. Wait, got him.
Windbags start turning up for last call.
Okay, now it's time to start. There we go. Take a
More
swig
squirts
of that.
coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Just gotta pop all these dudes. There we go.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Make sure to get all the fragments because that's free money. Window. From the window to the wall.
He
Or
gets
in
a
this
good look at
case,
things on his way down.
the floor.
He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
I much prefer the breaker's bow over the fang repeater. I like the mobility. I like still being able to move around and protect myself.
Kid
if
spies a
need be.
good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Something stringy.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
An upgrade material for the breaker's bow. A stretch of meese gut prized by bowyers and peltball fans. One more reason for the popularity of meese hunting. Oh no, that's a turret. Clang.
Back at ya.
Oh no, another
Good news
turret.
is the emergency defenses still work.
Clang.
Bad news
Clang.
is they're aiming for the kid.
So many turrets, wow. Clang. Oh, I didn't clang it. Clang. Whirlwind.
Except with
Spinny.
news from a
Speed.
testimonial.
Just like this.
He's a mighty fast learner.
You need black tonics in order to use your abilities. Plop.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal.
Distillery.
Part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
This is your character upgrade system. Squirt cider, plus 10 max health. Fermented squirt extract with a nose of stale bread and ocean water. Very nutritious. Dread rum, plus 10% critical hit chance. Note, only active when at full health. Pungent concoction that calms senses and steadies nerves, favored by the breakers and other fighting forces. Fetching fizz, absorbs stray fragments. Started as a barroom prank that evolved to become popular with miners and scrap workers. Metallic aftertaste. Squirt cider is always pretty good, is always a good choice. Having 10 extra health is never a bad thing. And the arsenal,
Arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
this is just your, choose what weapons you want to use. I'm gonna go dancing shot. Dancing shot, a secret breaker technique that causes an arrow to bounce from target to target. Originally intended only for spectacle, but it proved to have practical uses. What kind of practical uses? Yes. Those kind of practical uses.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Immediately use one of my abilities, just pop all of them.
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them though.
And I don't think they're going to come in very handy right now either. sure won't pick this fight?
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Alright, big boys time.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy.
Something heavy, an upgrade material for the sail hammer. A chunk of precious alloy found deep underground. The staple diet of gas fellas, also used in all manner of industries.
Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Robs a scumbag of his last meal. Kid puts him out of his misery.
There we go. Level up. Plus 2 max health, baby. Grab all my prizes. Prizes! The fabulous prizes. Grab that.
He finds the core to the wharf district.
And here's our first core.
He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is
move.
starting to fall. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy.
Just keep running. Don't stop.
At last, the skyway is in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still.
Oh.
His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell.
Ask about the seal representing the city of Ceylondia. Weren't these only meant to be for uniform and identification?
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Ask about the larger bluish mineral found in the wharf district. It feels warm to the touch and hums like a motor. What exactly does it do?
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch.
Crystal Beret. Ask about what happened to Nacy, the girl who used to pin her hair back with this. Is she here already? Where is everyone?
I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up.
Well, let's put the core on the monument.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Alright, so now we get to build buildings that we have seen on our journey. So far we only have
What to build.
the distillery and the arsenal. Distillery. Plans for facilities whose specially brewed spirits enhance one's natural abilities. Just need a place to build it. The only spirits permitted on the rippling walls were the kind that increase productivity. We're going to make the distillery.
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
We're gonna take Cinderbrick Stout because plus 33% speed while defending. I defend a lot when I can. Spicy, nutty flavors and a dry aftertaste. Very heavy and filling.
Cinder brick stout sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock.
You cannot use weapons here on the Bastion.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
So let's head out.
The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Proving grounds. These are little challenge areas that give rewards if you can complete the challenges. Here the breakers will hone their skills with the bow. Yeah, sure.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets in the fewest shots.
Thunk. Let's try this out.
He's focused. He's armed. And he's off. Perfect shot just happens in a flash. He's feeling real proud of that show.
Perfect. Some more stringy. Something fancy. Oh, an upgrade material for a certain weapon. A clockwork organizer once used for work and recreation. These springs and sprockets can be put to better use. We'll see what that's used for later. The Breaker Volley, a brand new ability.
I almost don't believe it when he says he passed the Breakers challenge.
Sadly, however, once you complete a challenge, you can no longer go back to it. The Breakers aren't around to teach any more pointers with the bow.
The Breaker Barracks. Many straight shooters learn their way here. The Bastion. Caelandia's safe haven. Once the highest point in the city. Too bad it wasn't finished before the Calamity struck. The Wharf District. Folks sailed deep into the boundless sea from here. The Workman Ward. Them windbags used to keep the city humming along here.
All right. How's everyone doing today, by the way?
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
The War Machete.
I can digest just about anything. Except for this.
Low
It's quick
damage,
for slicing
high attack,
and light enough
attack
to
speed.
throw.
And has a ranged attack in throwing. Squirt lure.
They say even the most
Summon a squirt.
rambunctious squirts can be tamed. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Them squirts just don't know when to quit. He heads for the biggest dump in town. Scumbag. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
Wow, they all just killed themselves.
And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel.
Oh, come on, fall off the edge.
Keeps telling
Not
himself
me.
he better watch his step.
There we go, should get him. There we go. Never mind, because I fell. There we go.
Old Gershel can't float like when he was a young fella.
I've never gotten him to fall before. I always just kill him the normal way. Glad to know it has unique dialogue.
No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from it.
something sharp. An upgrade material for the war machete. A batch of Zolwood leaves best not handled bare-handed. The world's sharpest blades are treated with their oil.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Inside the
forge.
he can fine-tune those instruments is.
These are the weapon upgrades. I'm going to upgrade first for 25% draw speed.
With a good length of Miska, that bow's like new again.
Next up, we're going to go for the 50% damage. Once I have the money for it.
So he's got to guess again.
Grab that. It's on this way.
Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
Nope. There we go. Much quicker power shots.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
Ragged Hood.
Gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing.
I'm a Ragged Hood, a soiled garment like the gas fellows wear. Gas fellows used to tend the mines, but now are storming the remains of Calamity in alarming numbers. But for what? And for what?
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
I win. I am the winner. Core.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
Yep. And that's it. There's the Workman's Ward.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
Ask about the Ragged Hood, belonging to some ill-fated gas fella. Why are they flooding the city and ransacking its remains?
The windbags used to be alright. Then the Calamity took the floor out from under him.
We now have a little friend.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. Come on, give the little tyke a break.
Oh. Let's build the arsenal. Plans for a facility that stores weapons and secret skills. Just need a place to build it. Ceylonian pioneers always traveled light, locking up anything they didn't need on hand.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
There goes Breaker Volley. I like Breaker Volley.
Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand.
These are the strongest weapons I have right now anyways.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out. The melting pot. Place hoarded all sorts of fineries from beyond the boundless sea. The sundown path. Lovely place for a stroll. Before the Calamity, that is.
We're going to go to the melting pot. It has to be locked up in here somewhere amid all the cargo. Well, it's got to be at the very least.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Pop.
these stagweeds.
Ton of money. Something nasty.
Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
Something nasty. An upgrade material for the Fang Repeater. A prickly bundle of bones from a carrion critter. The city never got these under control. Calamity did.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Ouch! Take a drink.
Core's stuck inside one of those
Trip
fancy
mine.
cages. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit.
There's a lot of money.
As it turns out.
Well, this isn't wrong. This is just a ton of money.
Cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Let's keep swinging.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard it pop that needle foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Fuck the 10.
Keep power shotting.
Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, because the kid finds some spices from the motherland. Tax-free.
Tax free? Hey! We love no taxes.
One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene, to be sure.
Come on, just get them all. There we go. Got a couple of them.
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach.
Bomb. Got him. Let's go.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Let's get out of here.
I still remember the look on his face after that one.
Drop it in.
The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Ancient spices. A sealed jar of exotic ingredients from a distant land. Ceylondia's ports were always full of trade ships hawking their wares. Is this all that remains of them now? Let's talk to him about it. Ask about the ancient spices found tucked away in the melting pot. Where did they come from? And when?
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Ceylondia. It was good living here for a while.
The Forge plans for a facility that transmutes scavenged materials into weapon upgrades. Just need a place to build it. The old forge from the Workman Ward was the model for many others found in Celandia.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
Get my extra damage. And more damage.
Lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
We're not going to be going to this one yet because I'm really bad at it.
That's Windbag Ranch. Perfect place to work a blade if you got the stomach for it.
And then send down path. It should be along this precarious walkway. Be careful up there.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't
Oh,
here for
come on.
pleasure, though.
The hay was right there.
But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. Floor
Down move.
starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a ringless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for them. Well, Pat ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up. See,
Let's use bombs.
was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Sky bridges link the path together.
There we go. We're safe.
Whips the kid along.
The bronze
Finds a
spyglass.
like the ones they'd use to search the stars.
Bronze spyglass, a portable telescopic lens used for stargazing. The sundown path once held breathtaking views of the stars, the mountains, and the sea. Now only the stars remain.
Air travel always was an iffy proposition. But Calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows.
Just keep it running. Oh, wait. This guy can die. Easy. That guy, too.
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing.
That's a big scumbag.
Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
Easy. You've returned, but for a moment.
Live munitions down the path.
Why not 2 moments? Up.
He's wise to toss those things plenty
Huh.
far away.
Boom! Got them all. Huh. Boom! Missed one.
Even gas fellas need some
Come on.
shine from time to time.
Shoot me. Boop.
They get real cranky when you wake them up.
Oh, they get real cranky. Boo. Flippity hoo. How do I get over there? There's gotta be a way. There it is. Something burnt. Hi, Marble. Work hates you. Work hates everyone. Something burnt. An upgrade material for a certain weapon. A slab of burnstone blown topside during the Calamity. Forged in flame already, it is highly resistant to heat. Whee! Kerthunk. Time to get out of here. Whee!
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the Calamity? So we didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
He's built a tent. Bronze spyglass. Ask about the bronze spyglass taken from the sundown path. Only the stars remain on the horizon. The mountains are gone. We're no closer to the stars now, are we?
We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
I don't want to upgrade anything yet, so I'm going to wait. So we have the Hanging Gardens and the Trapper Shingle. Actually, I will upgrade this to give me 8 ammo, more ammo.
Old bones still have some spark in them.
Now I'll go to the Trapper Shingle. The Trappers once tested their hunting rifles as well as their footwork here.
That's Trapper Shingle, only place in the city to go to get certified with a repeater. No place better than Trapper Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall. They train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor.
Destroy targets and avoid falling. Alright, time to go.
Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right.
Keep moving. Ah.
Expert trappers got
Almost
something
did it.
extra to give them an edge.
Well, let's go ahead and use that secondary upgrade to see if I can make it a little bit better before going and trying it again.
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived, and so little else did.
50% more damage?
That'll
Yes.
make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
That should solve it for us. Now that I can deal a good bit more damage to the traps, I should be able, not the traps,
He
the
decides to
targets.
keep working his aim and footwork on the Shingle.
I should easily be able to do this. Yeah, look at that.
Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines.
There we go, got them all.
Master trappers got what they needed for a better hunt.
Snooze dart puts enemies to sleep.
The trappers would have been impressed with how the kid handled the Shingle.
Make sure I didn't equip that. I want to go ahead and swap out my grenade for breaker volley. The Hanging Gardens. Beyond that, no telling what awaits. A veil hangs over this place.
The Hanging Gardens. Folks used to go here to relax from their relaxing.
Let's head forth.
The dead welcome him with open arms. The Calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this.
Stay a little quieter for this level.
These folks never saw the Calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. Hits a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nor did the bird boy. Didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Ura Sigil, an insignia borne by people of Ura heritage. The tassel spade was a rare sight in Caelondia before the Calamity, as very few Ura lived in the city. Now there are fewer still. Also, they got something greasy, a tin of rattletail oil and mechanical lubricant, extracted from a species of subterranean pest.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The core survives as well. Kid does what he has to do. And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
The survivor agreed to return to the Bastion.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other. For the first time.
Talk to Zolf about life in Caelondia before the Calamity. What was it like living in the city? Didn't you get homesick?
For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east.
Show Zolf the crystal beret from the rippling walls. You didn't happen to see a girl who wore this in her hair, did you?
We all lost loved ones in the Calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine.
Offer Zolf the spyglass found on the sundown path. Maybe this can help you take your mind off things. You can help us find new skyway paths.
Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the Calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
Ask Zolf about the Ura Sigil discovered in the Hanging Gardens. Have you been in Caelondia long? Did you travel all the way from the east?
He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. Kid says hello. Zolf's lost in thought.
Ask about the Ura Sigil discovered in the Hanging Gardens. Were there many Ura living in the city before the Calamity? Can they be trusted here?
We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Rux.
The cores. You remember. That's why this
Let's
Well,
build
what we have here.
the memorial.
The memorial. Here, a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
This is just a little challenge system that gets you rewards as you do things.
The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Deliver a single crushing blow to a foe for at least 170. Defeat 3 foes with a single well-timed power shot. Defeat a hardy foe with the last bolt in a clip. Defeat a foe by counterblocking its melee attack while at less than 20% health. Quickly strike foes 15 times in a row without missing. And defeat 10 or more foes in a single well-placed shot with a new weapon we haven't been introduced yet, the scrap musket.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got. Ain't always much to say.
No new upgrades for now.
We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
So we have the Pith Orchard and the Cinderbrick Fort.
That's Cinderbrick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city.
We're going to go to Cinderbrick Fort. Too bad it lies deep inside the toughest fort in the city. We're going to war.
There's only one way to Cinderbrick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags.
Pop them all. Pop.
Calamity was mercy on the folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
Let's just keep moving. Can you hit me? There you go, buddy.
Wham! Kid's ready for the windbags this time. The windbags
What?
took the kid on notice.
Can you hit me, dude? Thank you.
Well, windbags, young and old, keep fighting for the fort. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
Quickly grab this. Scrap musket.
Something the windbags just
Boom!
something that'll punch clean through them greasy hides.
Blam!
Windbags.
Big old shotgun.
Normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. Calamity
Let all these guys just, yep, get them all
a
together.
lot of them wound up here in this
Got
very
it.
fort.
Got that challenge. Give me a ton more money when I get back to the Bastion. There we go.
Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days.
That's just to switch your items off. I don't want to. Oh, there's a hole there.
Cinderbrick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. The fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things hold up inside that old fort.
We got the core, we just gotta keep moving.
Kid blast one clean off a ledge.
Level up, baby. Can you shoot me? There you go, buddy. Just keep it going. There we go.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid to get burned.
Doing a little crab claw technique on my controller here. There we go.
They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. Then they bring out Brutus and Landon, all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, with their sorry hides to lose. Kid takes down Brutus. Maybe it was Landon.
Wish I had a secret skill.
The uncles go out with a whimper.
They're all gone. Except that guy. Let's get all the money. Get a little bit more money out of this. Alright, let's head out.
Kid used to dream of getting Marshal's badge, but not like this.
Memento, a prestigious symbol of the city's law enforcement. The city's citizens respected and admired the marshals for their unwavering dedication to preserving peace and justice.
And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort. Kid shows up just as Ulf's telling me about his own journey to the city.
Ask yourself what the marshal's badge retrieved from Cinderbrick Fort. The marshals ever give you a hard time, being an Ura and all?
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
Ask yourself about a smoking pipe. Where did you get this? In the city, they used to say this was very strong stuff.
Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Also, today's stream might not be the longest. I'm just trying to get back to where I was.
The only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was the smoking pipe.
I'm gonna try and get back to where I was in the last stream, just to make it easier. Marshal badge. Ask about the Marshal's badge retrieved from Cinderbrick Fort. The Marshals brought the city back brought the city back to working order after the war, didn't they?
Even since the Urus surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
No secret skills yet, so I'll go ahead and select my trip line.
Kid's ready to get real personal with hammer and musket in hand. Kid ain't finished here yet.
Put the core in.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Maybe the lost and found. Go and grab this.
Marshals kept the city's peace. They can rest easy now.
The city ran like clockwork because their eyes never wandered from that cause.
The lost and found. Here, Kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
I'll go ahead and take something heavy.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Bastion bourbon. Something coarse. An upgrade material for the scrap musket. A coil of refined alloy favored by machinists. Used to make firing mechanisms and ammunition. Yeah, more range, less spread.
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
And then I would like my focus attack.
Ain't never letting go of his old friend with a sturdy grip like that.
The Bullhead Court. Very few emerged unscathed from the Bullhead Court, but many tried.
That's the Bullhead Court. Folks defended themselves there with shields, not words. The accused always got a fair shake in Calamity. Some used to take the Bullhead trial.
Don't get
Survive
hit.
the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man. The Bullhead trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, you gotta always watch your back. Third,
Keep going.
ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
Too early. Way too early. Perfect. Dink. Oh, come on. It's going way off target. There you go, buddy. Whack. Ow.
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go. The kid pulls it off like it was nothing.
There we go. Tons of money. $3,009.
There's a hint of pride in his eye when he gets back, and more than a hint in mine.
I am so full of money. Bastion Bourbon, health tonics fully restore health. +2 health tonic capacity. Special hot herbal brew with restorative properties. Hints of citrus and berry flavors. I really want to see how to make some of the drinks from this game.
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion Bourbon.
Zolwood Grove. Ceylonia's marshals fine-tune their muskets and plan their patrols here.
That's Zolwood Grove. A nice, quiet place to show a musket a good time.
I want to try and get as many upgrades as I can.
Ever felt a Zolwood gourd, like picking up broken glass barehanded? At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count.
Even with third place, I'll still get the exact material that I want here.
The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot. As they work best up close.
Not enough? Second prize. What's first prize? 15 or fewer. Oh, maybe with the upgrade I'll get from this, I'll be able to make that.
Marshals did more than just stand around shooting, of course. The marshals learned to pack those shells full of fire.
We're going to do knockback just for now, just for this challenge. And then I'll go over to the 15% damage buff.
Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket.
Let's see if doing it with extra knockback will do it.
Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results.
Nope, not gonna get it. I'll come back when I have more upgrades. I think that would be the best course of action. Come back when I can do more damage. Alright. I'll be doing this later as well once I've gotten more upgrades.
That's a scrapyard, where folks got to smash things and call it community service.
Those looking for an honest day's hard labor were always welcome here. Pith Orchard. It should be nestled by the shrine to the god of commotion and order.
There's Pith Orchard, built in honor of the bull, and folks like Zolf who pray to him. No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one. Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now. And the Orchard core is long gone too.
Oops, I forgot to set my thing, my special skill, but the trip mine is also really good, so who cares?
gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god. Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects.
Another upgrade.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Pith breaks him to bits.
There we go.
Must
Bottom.
have been guarding that shrine.
He bought the farm.
So what'll it be? Invoke the gods, or tell them off?
No. Because you get
Pith.
foes will go quicker to strike to move and strike. No.
Kid don't need favors from the likes of Pith. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
I'm gonna move on.
Windbags is hard enough. No need to get the gods involved.
Come here. Shotgun.
Things might have gone worse if Kid tampered with that
Nice.
shrine.
Got the crushing blow. Now I deal even more damage. Well, now I have even more money to do even more things with.
Kid ain't found a core. At least he found Zolf's precious shrine. Now we can build a shrine of our own. Though I got some alternatives in mind.
Ask Silpot the plush toy from Pith Orchard. Would you like to hang on to this? The Euro people worship the same gods as us, after all.
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy. Turning round and round all you like. Pith's still gonna be ugly.
Talk about the plush toy from Pith Orchard. The gods didn't bother to stop the calamity, did they?
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
Tactical stock. Reduced penalty to long-range damage or 33% faster reload. Well, I want to hit from close range anyway, so I'm gonna go with more damage here and faster
As
reloads.
to the musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil.
I don't think I have enough. I don't think I can get another spirit yet. No, I cannot.
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
Langston River. Core detected. It was last seen halfway down the riverbank in the shadow of Prosper Bluff.
That's the Langston River. Used to cut all the way to the wild. Think it was bad then.
I think this is where I stopped last time. We'll go a little farther.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the Calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Really,
Riverbank swarming with bags.
really good for cleaning out the.
They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the
Oh my God! Look out there!
Lucky
Clean out
for
stab
him,
weed.
the famous ferry barge is still afloat. Millie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls up port side. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns.
Let's go, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly.
Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbreak. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down.
Not happening.
They try to knock her out. Well, Weeping Nellie tries harder. Try
Slurp.
as she might, though, she hits a snag.
Oh,
Gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
I keep forgetting to change my special skill off.
At least she picked a good spot for a break. It's the core's right there.
We want to go down that way, but we're not going that way. We're going this way. And there is a arsenal. Let's go switch it over to. Oh, did I not buy? Oh, I forgot to buy the ability in the first place. Whoops. I'll do that in a second. Core gotten.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers. They had their own eyes on the core. Why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weeping Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
We have our own defenses now.
She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. The rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
Yeah, faster firing scrap musket is really good. Or faster reloading is real good.
Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. Windbags getting even better out here.
Oh, you can't jump onto that.
Smash with
Yes, you can actually.
Kid boards one of those skiffs like some kind of sailor need privateer. Well, it all proves too
Oh, that
much
sucks.
for Nellie.
Yeah, she's going down. That's a little bit fast.
She's just got to make one last stop.
Thank you, Nelly.
Last breath. Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground and picking country. They want that coal real bad. Seems the Calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites. Kid shoos him off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? A good couple of times.
More money. I think that line changes depending on how many times you did fall. Let's head down.
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
I'm gonna stay mostly quiet for this one as well.
Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Still a beautiful place.
The other kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one. Explaining what happens next, right?
A hidebound journal.
To say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
A memento, a worn book handwritten in traditional Ura script. Amid the scrawled notes, the book contains various indecipherable scientific diagrams, drawings, and mathematical formula.
And besides, it's like the song goes.
to the sky. Gonna build that wall up to the sky. Someday your bird is gonna fly.
They'll be here before too long.
The singer agreed to return to the Bastion.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
Ask about the journal from Zia's campgrounds. Can you read any of this? Do these charts and formulas mean anything to you?
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away.
Ask Zolf about the journal from Zia's campgrounds. What do you make of these drawings and diagrams? Isn't this written in your native language?
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
Talk to Zia about the ancient spices from the melting pot. Eating this stuff was like a rite of passage in the city. Did the Ura like it?
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
Offer Zia the bronze spyglass from the sundown path. Not much to see out there beyond the Bastion, but maybe you'll find something.
Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see, but leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view.
Ask Zia about the Marshal's badge from Cinderbrook Fort. Did the Marshals ever give you any trouble? You seem worried whenever you see this badge.
Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the Marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Ask Zia about the journal from her campgrounds. Traditional Ura script was outlawed in the city. Is this your handwriting?
So many secrets in there, and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and put in our good work here for another 500 points.
Masons, we built the city strong. Now there's only two of us.
They built and rebuilt the massive rippling walls as Ceylondia's borders spread. Is there anything in here I can do? Nope. Nothing I want to do there just yet.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Plans for a facility whose sacred idols may bring fortune or ruin. Just need a place to build it. Whether the gods will help or hinder in the wake of the Calamity is anyone's guess.
Behold, the Pantheon.
A Kobe, goddess of oath and abandon. Foes shall have vengeance in the throes of defeat. No one bound the chastened maid save her for herself. Her shackles are her own design. Pith, god of commotion and order. Foes shall grow quicker to move and to strike. The wakeful bull, patient yet temperamental, adorns the city's walls with his likeness. We got Hensa, Lemaine, Javel, Garmuth, Olak, Messia, Rothus, and Udrig. We can tell Messia's symbol is a cog, so she must be the main goddess. Well, only one more core left.
Final core beyond the city to the wilds.
The wild outskirts. An expeditionary team aimed to use it to tame these lands, but went missing.
That's the edge of the wilds, where Jawson and his boys disappeared.
Last
The
core.
wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
The dueling pistols.
Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. Savage things lurking at every turn. Pincushions ain't the worst of it either. Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns. Pecker's got the core. I can't build a Bastion up her own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon.
This is what the oil. These weapons are what the oil's for. You're not supposed to go back there yet.
They shouldn't have let the guard down.
Oh, come on. I can't grab that.
Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight.
Time to head out.
Wallflowers survived the calamity. It toughened him up. Same
There we
goes
go.
for the kid. Fling a Johnson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
And I forgot to buy the ability again. Well, whatever. Best part of this weapon is it's fire as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Don't ever turn your back on a pin cushion. A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Kid's seen the last of them. Kid's roused up half the wild by now. That kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals.
Oh, you can't break that, huh?
Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters and you only make him mad.
They do have a revenge move, though.
Sees a smooth black stone coughed up by the calamity. He's seeing plenty more. The wilds already reclaimed this place.
Something foul. An upgrade material for a certain weapon. A rag cup smothered in cauldron's ash, highly volatile. This rank-smelling fuel lasts long and burns clean.
Leave it to the kid to make time for stomping swamp weeds. He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot. Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Fractured monument. A memento. Evidence of Zolf's rage against the Bastion. Something brought out a flash of violence in the man. He attacked Rux and severely damaged the monument, then fled in anger. Ask about the altercation with Zolf. Are you hurt? What happened back there?
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
Ask Zia about the altercation with Zolf. Are you alright? What exactly did Zolf do?
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument until I tried to stop him. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Duel Decider. A single swift devastating shot aimed straight for the foe's most vulnerable parts. The practice of dueling soon ceased after the slingers unveiled this trick.
Finders keepers.
Let's go ahead and upgrade the pistols. +4 ammo capacity or bullet scatter eliminated. Yep, just perfect straight firing pistols. Vacuum sealed firing cylinders provide superior accuracy with every shot.
Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
High caliber chambers. Heavy duty bullet chambers made for use against larger targets, but no less useful against smaller ones.
He's made a right comfortable bed for all those bullets.
And with that, I think we're done for today. That's a big turning point in the story, and I think it's a very excellent place to stop. So thank you all for joining me today. I hope you had lots of fun. Friday, I'm going to be doing some Overwatch. I want to try out. I want to do some more practice with Venture. I love how they play. Yes, I'm an Overwatch dork. Don't make fun of me, or do. I don't care. So I will be seeing you all again Friday. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.